Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one, and it seems like a long time. It has been a long time since I've done an episode of the QuickShot series. It's nice to hear a lot of people asking for it as well. You know, my full intention when I started this was just to do my own archive all the way through from the beginning. And, the momentum stopped, should we say, but now we're back on it now. I've got lots of time free now to get through this whole thing, and I do enjoy it. I like looking through in order, and I'm sure that's what you do too, because people have been asking for it and stuff. So, and here we are up to VC61, which is Boba Fett prototype armour. And just to let you know all this new stuff as well, I've reviewed some of the new stuff like that, but I'm going to re-put it all into this series. I said I was only going to go to 115, which was the previous vintage collection. I'm going to keep on rolling all the way through, so I cover things like this new stuff, like the Luke on crate and all of that. It's all going to be part of this series, QuickShot series, I guess. But let's get on with this guy. If you haven't already seen my video of my tour of Launch Bay at Disney's Hollywood Studios, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description because there is an Easter egg in there. There's a Fett prototype jetpack, which is pure white. My thoughts on Fett prototype, let's go and have a look at the card now, I'll come back to him loose in a moment. My thoughts on Fett prototype anyway is that it's very interesting to look at the design of it. In terms of having him as a figure loose, I do have him loose, but I don't know about you, but he hasn't really got a specific place I'd like to put him in a diorama because he doesn't fit in with any timeline with regards to the movie. Although look at him on the set there, that's a proper kind of Empire Strikes Back looking shot, isn't it really? But he didn't look like that in the movies, as you know. He does obviously look very cloney because of the white colour of the armour. That's how they intended him to look, like a super stormtrooper. That was the original idea. And let's have a look on the back here. So, there he is, and you can almost see, it's got to be George Lucas, hasn't it? Either that or somebody wearing a shirt very like his. There you go, so he's kind of this was a mail-away figure. Any of the cardbacks that you've seen with the blue sticker on of the Fett helmet, that was the... That's how you got hold of him. That was way before I collected the vintage collection. That was, if you know my channel, you know that I started collecting way after this first line was well and truly past. And I didn't have that much trouble getting hold of this. I got it mint condition on eBay in its box. It came in a mail-away white box. And I got it for, I don't know, I'm missing something for this review. Some figures in front of me. Not that kind of figure, but number figures. But it wasn't any more than 30. It might have even been less. I don't know, it might have been £20. But no pun intended, I think he might have rocketed now. But speaking of affordability, again, like I say, he's the kind of figure that looks great on a cardback because it's all about history of Star Wars design. This, so it's a figure on a cardback specific to how he looked in a concept art, a prototype art, whatever. And I'm not going to rush out, I wasn't ever going to rush out to have him loose, really, other than to just have another Fett loose, but I do have him loose. The point I'm trying to get to here is that I got him via a really nifty acquisition of one of these, and I got that for £5. I got him for £5, opened him up. He was re-released in the Black Series, whatever year it was. Let's have a look on the back here. I guess 2016 or something. Oh, I am right. But then us in the UK were all thinking, we're never going to see that. We're never going to see it. I thought that. I saw it was out in America. But then, lo and behold, there's a ton of them in our country. Well, they've probably all gone now, but I'd say the end of 2018, the beginning of 2019 this year, they were stuffed out in the entertainer, loads of them. So I acquired one and had one loose. And he's a great figure loose. As I just said, I don't know where he'd fit in a working diorama that relates to the movies, because he never ever appeared like this, but it's still nice to have him loose. It's a little piece of Star Wars Boba Fett history anyway, and he is a total repack, not in colour but in the actual figure. The sculpt is a repack of the VC09 Return of the Jedi variant, and also, what was it now, the VOTC 2004 Fett, which is a great figure. And I don't usually run through that much articulation when I do this QuickShot series because I just wanted to show you the cards, talk about the character, but I will show you this feature which I do like on Fett figures, which is the working rangefinder. I like that. So it's a great figure, by the way. I'd say this is my favourite sculpt and posability of a Fett figure. The VC09 Empire Strikes Back, which has just come back, that figure I don't like as much with the removable helmet, because he never removes his helmet in any of those movies. And also, the shape of the helmet sucks. I prefer this shape of helmet. And then, speaking of which, hold fire, I haven't done it yet. I got hold of one of these recently and I do intend to open it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do some live unboxing videos. I've never done a live video, but I got hold of one of these. I once saw one of these in a shop and I thought, I don't like the look of it. But on close inspection, that does look like a really good Fett. And if they made him super articulated, sorry, can you see what I'm talking about here? If they made him super articulated, that would be an awesome Fett, and hopefully they put it on a blue card. And yeah, just so you know, yeah, my friend Bosk's Bounty got hold of one of these for me, and so that was really awesome because I was on the search for it. So that is also something I want to review. There you are. I don't think there's anything else I want to say other than, yeah, check out the video of Launch Bay. You'll see the rocket pack, that exact white rocket pack, but full size version they put in there, which is awesome. And that's all I really want to say. I always think I've forgotten something, but I think I've waffled on for quite long enough. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. And please subscribe if you want to see more of this series. The next episode is number 62, which I do believe is Han Solo trenchcoat, I think. Out.